How's it going, everyone? Welcome to UFC 263 fight predictions. Adesanya versus Vettori 2 for the main card. If you don't mind, leave a like, share, and a comment in the comment section below on your fight predictions. Also, remember to subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. Let's get into it. First fight on the main card at light heavyweight, Paul Craig versus Jamal Hill. Paul Craig, his ground game and submission game is a lot better than Hill. Hill does a really good job at moving forward, and his striking is cleaner than Craig. Think he'll be able to push him up against the cage, land a lot of big shots that do a lot of damage. Craig is very durable, so I think he'll be able to survive, but the overall amount of damage will score him enough points to get a decision win. Next up at welterweight, Damian Maia versus Belal Muhammad. Damian Maia, his submission game is outstanding, but Muhammad's really good at not getting taken down, and his striking is much cleaner than Maia, and Maia's getting up there in age. I think Muhammad will be able to catch him with something big and get a KO or a TKO win, round 2. Next up at welterweight is Leon Edwards versus Nate Diaz in a 5-round fight instead of a 3-round fight. Diaz is very durable, and he's a volume striker, but so is Leon Edwards. I think Leon has the cleaner striking and takedowns. Diaz has a good submission game off of his back. I see this being fight of the night. I think it's going to be back and forth. But I think the damage overall that Leon will be able to do against Diaz will be enough for him to win a decision. Should be a good one, though. Next up is the co-main event for the flyweight title. Davison Figueiredo versus Brandon Moreno. Their first fight ended in a draw because of a point deduction against Figueiredo. Figueiredo has the better power and the cleaner striking. Moreno's very durable, and he also has a really good ground game. But I think Figueiredo, with the more time that he had to train instead of taking the fight on a short notice the first time, I think it'll be enough to sharpen up his striking, and I think he'll be able to land something pretty big to get a KO or a TKO round 3. Using EA UFC 4, here's how I kind of see the fight playing out. Him landing a bunch of straights and hooks till he catches him with something that'll rock him, and then he puts him away with a check right hook. Next up is the main event for the middleweight title, Israel Adesanya versus Marvin Vettori in a rematch. Their first fight ended in a split decision win for Israel. In my opinion, Israel clearly won the fight with his striking alone. Marvin did get a couple of takedowns, but he didn't really do anything with them. Marvin does a good job with forward pressure, where he'll back his opponents up against the cage and go for takedowns, or he'll throw overhands that'll get the opponent guarding up, which allows Marvin to get in on a single or a double. But it's just once he's on the ground, he doesn't do a lot with the takedown. This time I think Marvin's going to come forward a lot, but I think Israel's going to be prepared with his takedown defense and his counter striking. And I think Israel will be able to catch him with something big and put him away round 2, KO, TKO. I'll use EA UFC 4 to kind of show how I picture the fight playing out. I think Adesanya is going to use his footwork, push kicks, his jab, straights to keep Marvin at bay. And then when he overcommits with something, that's when Adesanya is going to catch him with something big and put him away.
Let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of it.
A full-on display of all of his skills.
Thanks for watching the UFC 263 fight predictions. Leave me a comment on what your predictions are for the fights. If you don't mind, leave a like, share, and a sub. It helps the channel grow a lot. Until next time, I'll catch y'all in the next one.